So no, Aiden, we won't be appealing. The stewards were right. You know that.
I gave him space.
Okay, nothing more today, thank you.
Can't let this slip away, people. Red Bull are pulling ahead, Ferrari won't let up. Discipline, focus, we can still do this.
Did you talk to them?
Yeah, they're not going to invest.
Run the numbers by me. I can help it make sense to them.
Thanks, Andrew.
For the good of the team.
He's good, isn't he?
What?
I said Andrea's good. He actually likes the business side of things.
Yeah, he's great with the board.
And you're really not.
Yeah, thanks for that.
But you're good in the garage. And in the paddock. You have good instincts. People listen to you. You know how to win.
You said my ideas were mad.
Only when you're panicking.
Okay, where are you going with this?
Stop spending your life pandering to the suits.
Well, I mean, that's what I do now, yeah? I pander to the suits.
Just because Dad says so. You don't have to do this, Dad. You can change it.
Look, I appreciate the effort, but I somehow don't think it's that simple, okay?
You used to be a maverick, Dev. What happened?
The gap to first place is not insurmountable. Remember, we don't beat Red Bull by copying them. Okay, just a heads up before we get into it.
Shouldn't we wait for Andreo?
Yeah, I've been meaning to tell you.
We kept doing each other's jobs. It was ridiculous.
So Devon put you on the board of Butler Global?
It didn't happen overnight.
So, Andrea would take care of things at Butler Global, deal with the board, keep me in the loop, and I would steer the ship at Connorsport. It's one of the best ideas I ever had.
Why was that necessary?
Well, if we were gonna compete with Red Bull, we had to take some risks. We needed a maverick.
You?
Me. Long story short, I'm principal now.
What? Wait, you knew about this?
Doesn't matter, Jackson. Listen, the most important thing, and I cannot stress this enough, trust me, and we will bring home the trophy.
Hey, boss, got a couple of minutes? Could you take a look at this, please?
Okay, Callie, I need to play the team game here. Aiden's just made his stop, and I want you to try and hold up those behind you so we can close the gap up for him, all right?
Copy, can do.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 0.1 seconds. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 9.0 seconds. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 11.2 seconds.
Here in Mexico, we're being treated to some brilliant defending from Callie Mayer, and she's building quite the line of traffic behind her.
Some great team driving going on here from a Connor Sport perspective, because Mayer's definitely backing this pack up, and her teammate Jackson is now catching.
And he's got the fresher tyres on, so let's see if he can make quick work of them.
Okay, mate, Callie's done her bit, set them all up for you. Now it's over to you. Get to work. Yep, got it. Piastri's just made a pass for the lead of the race. Nice move, good job. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 21.0 seconds. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations. Well done. Yes, go! Let's go! Yes! That's
There
it,
are selfish
lads.
drives and there are
Beauties.
selfless drives, and that was a truly selfless drive from after an
How are we looking?
Yeah, we're looking strong, Callie. We can start to push now, so I want you to put some pressure on the Red Bulls, okay?
Leave it to me.
The car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now. Okay, nice work. Really good job with that target, mate. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Great manoeuvre. You made it look so easy. Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race. 26.9 seconds. Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Well, Connor Sports will... And I can see...
Callie, a huge result.
Feels great, but there's still a lot of work to be done. Red Bull are not about to roll over. They'll be every bit as hungry as we are, and they won't be taking this lightly. We know how close it is, and we know how costly a single mistake can be, especially with 2 races left. So, yeah, we just need to stay focused and make sure we can deliver in Qatar and Abu Dhabi.
It's been a turbulent 12 months for Connor Sport. Casper Ackerman and...
Yeah, we've been working through some tough times together over the years, but we've worked through it now. And I can honestly say it's been really great to have him in charge these last few races. It feels really good to finally work together towards a goal that we can both passionately believe in.
And you and Aidan so close in the stand.
I mean, look, it's always going to be a bit weird working so closely with one of your biggest rivals. We're both incredibly competitive in different ways, and that's only going to increase when the points are this tight. But we're always pushing each other to be better and faster, and in the end, that benefits us both.
Okay, but one last question. It's the big one. Can Connor Sport?
Absolutely, we can.
Thank you so much for your time.
Is it true Callie and Aidan bought your ticket to Abu Dhabi?
Yeah. Yeah, they really wanted me to be there. I mean, how could I refuse?
Casper! Heard you were around.
Sorry. I know I'm not supposed to be here.
Hey, can I run something by you? Yeah, get over here. Take a look at these numbers. Team order.
Team order, hmm?
Yeah.
Okay, what am I looking at?
Bit of a gamble.
Well, you're not going to beat Red Bull by copying them.
Thank you, Casper.
Yeah. Could work.
Listen, Casper,
You don't have to apologize.
I wasn't thinking straight, you know?
I know.
I was under a lot of pressure. Business, Butler Global, Dad, Callie, I didn't know what to do. It felt like I was getting everything wrong. Yeah.
It hasn't been easy for you. It's okay.
Can't do this now. Got a championship to win.
That you do?
Right. Team meeting, 6 minutes. I want you there.
No.
Yeah. Be good for the drivers. 6 minutes, team order.
Could you take a look at this, please?
So, newest team on the grid is pushing for the title. No one saw that coming a couple of seasons ago. When Connor Sport was a midfield team, Aidan Jackson was just full of potential. Remember that, mate?
Yeah.
No potential anymore. You're in contention for the drivers. And I really can't believe I'm saying this. So is my little sis. Proud of you, sis. And I know somewhere in the big corporation in the sky, so is Dad. Yeah, he always was, you know. Even though the only way he could express it was by secretly bankrupting his own company. But hey, nobody's perfect, right? Casper, final words?
Just remember everything I taught you.
What was that exactly?
Kind of hoping you could tell me.
Hey, Cass.
Yeah.
Who do you think's taking home the drivers?
Oh, well, my money is on Verstappen.
Oi!
Andrea.
It's been an honor. Whatever happens, thank you all for making Connor Sports such a force.
Right, we've got a job to do, people. Finish the race quicker than Red Bull. Simple, right? Just get the fastest time. It's a funny thing, time. Every moment of every race, you're either losing it or you're gaining it. And every driver on the track, every team on the pit wall's doing the same. They're all looking for time, looking for milliseconds. Truth is, those milliseconds are everywhere. They're in every break, every turn, every pit, every shift. We win this race today 1 millisecond at a time. We gain one, then we gain another, and we don't stop. We keep pushing. We look for the smallest possible moments, and we claim every second available to us out there, because when you add them all up, those milliseconds, those moments, those are the difference between the team that had a really good season and the team that made history. So we're gonna do this or what?
Yeah.
Yeah!
You mentored Aidan and Callie.
Mm-hmm.
Who deserved the title more?
Well, they're both incredible drivers. You know, on one hand, you have Aidan. I know we didn't get off on the right foot the first time we met, but he actually ended up becoming the best friend I ever made in this sport. And then there's Callie. She was on the way up when I left F1 the first time. She was just pure potential. Now, I knew from the very first time I saw her drive that she was going to be a big deal. And I just remember thinking before that final race that for one of them to win, the other one would have to lose. I guess that's sports. But to get back to your question, who deserved it most? You'll have to ask someone else.
If you're just joining us here in Abu Dhabi, it's Verstappen that leads the way, Leclerc in second, and Liam Lawson in third. And just behind, looking to break into the top three, Aiden Jackson.
Yeah, as things stand, Crofty, Red Bull would comfortably top the standings. Verstappen beat crowned world champion, but we're a long way from the end still.
Yeah, Connor Sport not doing enough here to claim that top spot. Jackson's doing okay. Some way back, though, and with a lot of work to do, Callie Mayer.
Okay, we need to start moving up now, Callie.
Where's Aiden?
Aiden's currently fourth. Let's close that gap between you both. Come on, this is it.
Copy, I'm on it.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 2.0 seconds. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
There's nothing to separate the top three here. This could still be anybody's race. As into turn one we go. Down the inside goes Charles Leclerc. He hits Max Verstappen. Liam Lawson goes wide. Aiden Jackson goes through.
I was all a little bit too late, all a bit too overly aggressive from Leclerc there, and it's clearly backfired. It looks like that's the end of his race.
Oh, was it desperate? It was a late lunge, and ultimately it's cost Charles Leclerc, and it has given Aiden Jackson first place in the race and the chance to be crowned world champion. But this isn't over yet.
What happened?
Aiden's now in first place. Repeat, Aiden is in first place.
Copy.
Right, Lawson and Verstappen are our priority now. You can worry about Aiden later.
Just leave it to me.
Aiden is 3 places ahead of you right now. The gap is 13 seconds. The gap is 10 seconds, 10 seconds. A gap of 8 seconds separates you. Aiden is directly ahead of you now. Okay, 5 seconds separate you. There are 4 seconds between you. And the gap is 2 seconds. Aiden is directly ahead of you now. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
She's done it! History here in Abu Dhabi. Callie Mayer, champion of the world. Aiden Jackson follows closely behind. He's narrowly missed out. He'll be devastated to have come this close. But on the pit wall, the celebrations have started. A 1-2 for Connor Sport has resulted in both the driver and constructor championships. And just a little piece of F1 history to go with it. Donuts at the end for Callie Mayer. Her critics well and truly answered. Champion in 2025. And there she is, ladies and gentlemen, Callie Mayer, who adds her name to the history books here today. Remember this moment, remember this driver. We'll be talking about this for a long, long time to come.
Whose idea was it to sneak onto the podium?
Andreo's. Yeah.
So Devon says it was your idea to gate crash the podium.
And you believe him?
You went along with it, Casper.
Devon said he'd pay the fines. And it was fun.
How does it feel to have come that close?
Let's just say I'm still working through it.
Callie, F1 Drivers' Champion 2025. How does that feel?
I can't describe it to you. I just want to do it again.
When you first started the team, did you ever think Connor Sport would win the championship?
No. Don't get me wrong, I thought we could compete. I thought we could win races, but I don't think I ever considered that Connor Sport would win the whole thing. But we did, didn't we?
Are you tempted to come back, Casper?
No. I mean, I'm grateful for everything the sport has given me. But I'm going back home to be a husband and a dad.
And you're happy with that decision?
I am.
What do you think was the key to Connor Sport's success?
Is that a trick question? Me? Obviously.